What's up guys, it's your girl T. Apologies in advance for the audio on this video. It is incredibly hot in LA right now and I need to have my fan on, so I just wanted to get that out of the way. Quite some time back I mentioned that I apply products to my hair in a kind of particular way because with every aspect of my hair routine, including putting product on my hair, I'm trying to minimize the amount of damage I do to my hair and therefore maintain as much length as possible. Quite a few of you expressed interest in me actually doing a video where I show what I mean, and quite a few more of you have had the tenacity to follow up a bunch of times, so I can kind of show you guys and talk you through how I put product in my hair to minimize damage as much as I can. So the first thing I do is I get a very even coating of whatever my product is as best I can on my palms. I will actually take a look at my palms before I go straight in with the product to make sure that I have as even a layer everywhere on my hands as possible. This is to make sure that as I touch my hair, it's kind of being distributed more evenly rather than having a bunch of product on one hand and then a bare palm here and then product on my fingers, and I can't really control how I'm laying down the product as I actually start to touch my hair with the product on my hands. So once the product is evenly distributed on my hands, what I like to do is actually grab the ends of my hair, because immediately that's distributing product to the oldest part of my hair just by touching it with that product on my hands. I'll pull the section I'm working on and then I'll actually grab it right around the top/roots of my hair, because that's where my hair tends to feel the most dry, is actually at my roots. I don't know what it is, but I always seem to retain moisture the least right around here in the first few inches of my hair. So basically, by doing that, by touching the ends and the roots first, I'm sort of bookending the length of my hair where it needs that product the most. But following that, I do work very hard to make sure I distribute product throughout all of my strands as best I can. So once I kind of grab at the roots of my hair, I then just kind of keep grabbing at my hair, moving down the length of that section, distributing the product from my palms onto my strands by just literally grabbing at the hair, like such as. I think you get the point. And again, all that's doing is gently getting the product off of my hands onto the strands. When I see people kind of like rubbing product into their hair, it really makes me cringe, because you're just agitating your hair, roughing up your strands, roughing up your cuticles. In my opinion, I don't see how that's getting product onto your hair in a more effective way, because you're doing so much mechanical damage in the process. Once I've kind of done a pass with the one hand down the length of my hair, the hand that was holding my ends the whole time still has quite a bit of product on it. So then I'll just switch hands and then kind of work my way back up, grabbing at my strands, getting the rest of that product off, and kind of evenly on throughout the section as best I can. To actually smooth the product through the section so it's as even and kind of distributed as possible, I tend to go for the prayer type of motion, where you just sandwich the hair between your palms and smooth it through like such as. Doing it this way helps to mitigate the amount of tangles I might experience, as opposed to doing a motion like this. It's smoothing my hair in the direction I want it to go. It's helping to smooth the hair in the same direction rather than multiple directions as I'm putting the product in. And in theory, it might be helping to smooth the cuticles down as the product is getting laid over them. I don't really know. That's like a microscopic level thing, so I can't really speak to that. Once I feel like every inch of my hair has product on it, I don't worry too much about smoothing and smoothing and smoothing it through, at least if I'm working on loose hair as I am in these clips. Because if my hair is loose, I'm going to be twisting or braiding it up, probably twisting, because I do twist far more often than braids because they're gentler. So rather than repeated mechanical damage of smoothing product in, I only do it a couple times to kind of get that product as even as I can before I go in and start twisting. Because once I start twisting, the actual motion of twisting my hair is helping to distribute the product anyway. So I try not to do any redundant motions, because everything you do to your hair damages it. I've said it many times before on my channel, and I'm sure I'll say it many more times. So there isn't much use in repeatedly smoothing product through my hair to then go in and twist it, because the twisting is already going to do that for me. As I am twisting, I am very mindful to continue smoothing that product through with every motion of the twisting. And that's pretty much it. Short video today, because it's just like, do we really need a video on applying product to our hair? But I thought it might be helpful. I'm always trying to be as gentle as possible throughout every step of my hair routine, and sometimes that's hard, especially when I'm frustrated. But avoiding redundant and unnecessary motions mitigates the amount of mechanical damage that you inflict upon your hair strands on any particular wash or styling session. And over time, that really adds up to significantly less mechanical damage on your hair overall. We have to remember our hair is dead, so anything we can do to reduce the amount of wear and tear we're inflicting upon it in our styling sessions and regular care, the better, because that stuff really does make a difference if you're consistent. Indeed, this method of letting my twisting essentially do the work for me by distributing the product, since I'm already twisting my hair anyway, it's really worked out because I very seldom get split ends, so I know that my hair is actually getting this moisturization from the products I'm applying. Single strand knots are another story, but I deal with those in other ways, and I've actually done a video on that too, separate from this. It's kind of a different type of beast. So if you're curious, I'll link that video here. I should get out of here because the sun keeps going behind clouds and trying to play me, and I keep having the futz with my camera settings, so I'm gonna go. But thanks for watching. I hope that this was helpful to someone out there, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
That's a nappy-headed hose there, I'm gonna tell you that now.